Hi, welcome back to our channel, Oracle Buddy. If you are new to our channel, I'm so glad you are here. In this video, we are going to explore more on the topic of purchase order. We will try to create a purchase order from MFCS UI. I'm super excited to share my thoughts and insight with you. Hope you like this video. Let's begin. First, we need to log into MFCS with your username and password. If you are new to MFCS and if you don't know how to log into MFCS, please go through our video on how to log in RMS or MFCS UI. If you are new to purchase order as well, we have a separate detailed video on purchase order and its type and flows and batches. Please go through them. It will be really helpful before going through this video. I will share all the links in the end of the video. Please subscribe to our channel as well. There will be a subscribe link to get more updates. So let's begin. First, we will log into MFCS and in the tasks, we will click on task. So here in the task, we will have all the options. So here is the order. Either you can click on subtask and go to the order subtask like this, and then we will see the other option. If you want to see a detailed list view, you can click on list view. It will show all the options. So let's go to the order section. In order, we have order review. If you want to review an existing order, you can click and see here, create order to create any new order, manage order to edit or modify any other old orders. Create DSD order is for create dropship orders. Create order with pre-issued number. If you have any pre-issued order number, you can create with this. Pre-issue order numbers if you want to view. Download orders from staging. If you want to download orders from SVC or order tables, you can click on this and download. Download order from merchandising. If you want to download orders from merchandising tables like ordhead, those details will be here. Upload order from staging in case if you there is some failures in SVC table, and if you want to upload orders from SVC tables, you can upload here. Upload orders from file. If you want to create orders from a template, you can use it here. So now let's click on create order. So once you click on create order, so this pop-up will come here. If you need to give supplier side, order type, not before, not after, and all other details. If you see here, there is a blue asterisk mark, which is a required field indicator, mandatory, and the others are not mandatory. So supplier side, so we have to give a supplier side from which we are going to order the items. So the supplier side should be of the corresponding item which we are going to order. So for an example, we are going to order this item. If you see, this is a Tran level item 2, it means transaction level item, and the item status should be approved. So for the particular item, we can see the in item supplier table, the mapping of the item with the supplier. If you see here, item is mapped with this supplier and the primary supplier indicator is yes. In the supplier, in the subs table, we can get information about the supplier. So this is the supplier and the status is A. So let's start with this supplier. So once you put the supplier number, you can choose the order type. Order types are non-basic, BRB and ARB. You can get more information about the order type in our purchase order video. Not before date and not after date. Let's put it not before date as 7th of Feb, not after date as 10th of Feb. So single location order, if you want to create an order for a single location, you can click on here. Import country is US. If you want to give a department level order, you can select for a department level order. If you don't want to give a department level order, that is also fine. So once you select a department, you can only add department items from this department only. So if you see here, we can see the order details here. So if you see here, the order is currently in worksheet status. Here you can see the supplier side information, not before date, not after date, and order type, and all informations are there. Purchase type, if you want to update any purchase type, you can give. These are not mandatory. So factory information agent, these are all not mandatory fields. So we will not fill for now. So all the mandatory indicators are with the blue asterisk mark, which needs to be filled to create an order. Comments, you can give a comments as well in case you want to give up comments for purchase order. So now let's see in database, how does it look? So let's copy the order number from here. So if we see in the odd head table, so you can see the order details here, and the order is in worksheet status. Status is W, create date and all other dates. If you want to see, here is the create date and the user which has it created the order. So if you see odd lock and odd skew, this will be empty because we don't have entered the location and item details yet. So let's begin with filling the details. So once you click on details, so this page will open. Here in actions we can add, or if there is a plus button as well, we can add through that. So click on add. So let's pick the item number and key it here. It will load all the information about the items. Here you can see supplier sizes eaches, which is cannot be modified. That's why it is grayed out. In case you want to override the supplier pack size, you need to click on this, and this will be editable. But for now, we will just keep the same supplier pack size. Quantity, if you want to order any quantity, you can, how much quantity you want, you can put the quantity here. And in case you want to add other items, you can click on OK and add other. For now, we will just add one item to this. So let's click on OK. So here, if you see the item is already added in this. If you want, then we will click on location. If you see here, there is a redistribute if you want to redistribute it. So let's click on location to add the location for this order. So you need to go to action and add. So if you see here, add location, we have store and warehouse. If you want to create a purchase order for store, you can click on store and add the store number. If you want to create a purchase order for warehouse, you can click on warehouse. So let's add a warehouse and click on OK. If you want to, and distribution, how much percent you want to distribute, let's keep it as 100. We don't want to distribute among other locations. So let's click on OK. So once you click on OK, and then we will click on save and close. So now if you see the in the details, we have we have added the location and item details. So now we will see in the database, how does it look? So odd head, the order is still in worksheet status because we have not submitted or approved it. Odd lock, if you see, let me save and close it. So these are the information. Once you click on save button, so then the table will get populated. So if you see odd lock, let me save and close this one. So once we save and close, let's see if it is. Okay, I have not given the correct order number. So if we click on odd lock, so if you see the location is populated here and ordered quantity is one pre-scale and received is null. Last received is null because we have not received it yet. So these are the important things to note. Please note that here if you can see the pre-scale quantity is one, ordered quantity is one, quantity received is null in odd lock. So let's see the odds queue as well. So odds queue also you can see supplier pack size is one, earliest ship date, latest ship date is there, create ID and create user ID is there. So these are the main order related tables which are populated now. So if you see the order is still in worksheet status. So the first in the PO cycle, the status of the order is worksheet. So now let's in more options also we have other things, so those are not needed for now. We just want to create the orders. In case you want, you can go through clicking on this and fill the details. So if you here if you see there is a proof button, and if you see here there is a submit button, so let's try to submit it. So in sub when we submit the order, so it will do some checks. So there are some soft checks and hard checks for the purchase order to be submitted. You can go through the videos for the details. Let's click on yes to submit this order. So you see here the status is submitted now. So it is successfully submitted. So let's see the database table. So now if you see the order status must be changed from W2 submitted. So if you see here, the status is changed to submitted here. So now let's try to approve this order. So if you want to make any changes to this order, you can put back to worksheet status in case you want to uh, put it in worksheet status. So here if you click below, you can put it back to worksheet status. So for now, we will put it as an approved status. So let's see the trend data for this item if we have any posting or not. So till now we don't have any posting because the order is in submitted and like there is no transaction, no shipment or anything has been done. So for this Tran item, so this is also a important thing to check the transaction level, Tran data flow. We will go through this also. So right now it is empty. Okay. So now let's try to approve it. So this user doesn't have access to approve it. So that's why this error is there. You are not authorized to approve order. So let's click on OK. So let me approve it with another user. Just give me a minute. Let me log into MFCS with a admin user and approve it. Please hold for a minute. So once you click on the approve button, so it will approve the order. So I clicked on the approved order. I have not shared that because I have done it with admin user. For security reason, I have not shared the screen. So we will go to the manage orders and see the order. Now it will be approved status. So let's put the order number, our order number, and search and click on that. So now we will see the order is approved status. So let's see the changes in the odd head table. So if you see here, the status will be A in odd head. Odd lock and odd skew will remain same. There will be no impact on approving order because it is not shipped yet. So now you can see the order is approved here. So if you, in case you want to put it in worksheet status to make any changes, you can do it here. While approving order also, it will do some soft and hard checks, which is explained in the video. So now you can see the order is approved. So in the Tran data also, there will be no posting yet. Okay. So now if we see the item lock SOH table also, let's see. So here, if you see the stock on hand is 2 and stock on hand update is somewhere in the November 2024. And in in transit reserved and all those buckets are 0. So now let's try to ship this order. So we will select this order. We'll do save and close. So click on the tasks again and go to here we have orders. So now you can see here ship purchase order. We need to create the shipment for it. In the inventory, we need to click on the shipment. Here we can give the order number. So once you click on the order number, you can see the ship date. And here we have to where we want to ship. We will select the location. So here if we need to see, if you see here the blue asterisk mark is on order, ship date, location and ASN. So we have to give a ASN number. So let's give a ASN number, any ASN number like this. For example, number of boxes, if you want to enter or not, it is not mandatory. So here if you see not before date, not after date, So ship date is everything is here. So let's click on display items. Once you click on display items, it will start showing all the items in the purchase order. Right now we have one item. If it has multiple items, it will show here. So carton number, we have to give a carton number as well. Let's give a carton number like this for now as an example. So here we have ordered quantity is 1, previous ship quantity is 0. So you can do either with either a partial shipment or a complete shipment. So as of now, we have only order quantity as 1. So we have to give 1. So once the ship quantity you enter, then we will have save and close. Or you can click on default all as also. So it will do a default. So let's click on save and close. So here the pop-up confirmation is came. Do you want to ship the items? We will click on yes. So now let's check in the shipment table. So we will check for the shipment with the order number. So see here, the shipment is created and currently it is in I status, input status. So here we have given location and everything, the user which has created the shipment. So we will pick the shipment number here to see in the ships queue also. So ships queue will look like this. So it will have shipment information, item information, carton number. So this is the two tables, important tables. There are other tables related to shipment as well. You can see them as well. So here if you see quantity expected is 1, quantity received is null. So this is the important thing to see here because we have not received the shipment yet. Okay, so Tran data, let's see the Tran data posting any. So right now we don't have any Tran data posting. So let's click on done. So now the shipment is created and it is in input status. So let's see the order head table. So order head table will not have any changes. Order lock. So order lock also, if you see here, quantity received is null. So there is no changes because we have not received it yet in the RMS. Only shipment is created. Usually the shipment may come as an ASN in message from the external system. When the supplier will send it, we have manually created the shipment in MFCS just for a testing purpose. But in the real world, it will come from the external system or supplier as an ASN in message. So once the ASN in message is processed, so it will create the shipment in MFCS. So once the receiving message will come, it will receive the item in MFCS. But we are going to do the shipping and receiving in the MFCS for a testing purpose and to check the data and data flow. So now let's try with receiving the shipment. So we will go to task again. So here we will go to inventory. So we will go to shipments. So once you click on shipment search, so this will we have to key in the shipment number. So if you have any bowl number or order number, you can search with any of it. So let's try to put our order number only. If you are not sure about the shipment number and you have not seen it in database, so let's put the order number here. It will show all the shipments belonging to this. Suppose sometimes the order can have multiple shipments as well. So when we search with this, so we can see right now here only one shipment here. Here you can see the receive shipment button is there. If you want to receive it by item or carton, you can choose accordingly, or you can click on the shipment as well and go inside it and receive it. So here we have option like cancel shipment, save and close. So here we action item is there, expected quantity is 1, received is 0, matched is 0. So action, in action we can see export to Excel view, and in here also we can export it to Excel view. Currently you can see the manual shipment is in input status. So let's try to receive this shipment. So here we will click on the receive shipment, received by item. So either you can click on default. So let's try to check the default option as well. So once you click on default, the quantity is 1 is automatically populated, or you can click on this pencil button and edit it. So as we have already clicked the default button, and if you want to add any other item in this shipment, you can add as well. So quantity 1 is there, quantity 1 is received. Now we will save and close. So here the pop-up version came. Do you want to receive this item in the shipment? Yes. So now if you see the shipment, let's see the shipment screen again. So here you can see the shipment status has changed to received. Expected quantity is 1, received is 1. This is the order number, and for this shipment is received. So now see it, let's see in the database. So odd head, there will be no changes. So it is not closed. So the status is still A. Odd lock, let's see the odd lock. So here we can see quantity order is 1, rescaled 1, and received 1. So this is the important thing. Once we receive the quantity, received is updated here. Or once we get a receiving messages and it is processed in the RIB, it will update it, the quantity received. So last received, you can see here, last received quantity is 1. Quantity cancelled, we have not cancelled any quantity, so cancelled it. If you cancel any quantity or anything, so it will update the quantity cancel code, cancel date, and cancel ID. So last update ID is updated by our user. So this is all the things which will get updated. Let's see the odds queue as well. So odds queue is like this. Odds queue doesn't have any information related to those shipments, so there will be no update. Let's see it in first shipment. So shipment status. So if you see the shipment status code is changed to R now, which is received. Receive date is also populated here. So these are the changes which will happen in this one shipment table, and the last update date time and the user ID will be populated as well. So this is the shipment, and this, let's see the ships queue table. So ships queue table also, if you see, quantity received has been updated to 1. So these are the changes which will be done in shipment tables. Last update ID and last update date time also will be changed. If anyone else will do, you can see the different name. Let's now check it the Tran data table. So here now we have a Tran code 20 posted for the purchase order. So here you can see item is there. Location is there, Tran code 20 is there, units is there, unit 1, ref number 1, which is the order number, ref number 2 is the shipment number. Program name is order receive SQL stock ledger info, timestamp is populated, and records is date is populated. So this data is populated in Tran data now. Once the nightly batch will run, the STK daily, sal appends, sal daily, all those batches will run. So those will send it to from Tran data, it will send it to if Tran data, and from if Tran data, the data will move to Tran data history and so on. And once if you have any GL or any finance system, these all data will go there. So this is the overall data flow for the purchase order. So once the shipment is everything is done, so this order will get closed by the batches, dog close batches like dog close batch, those batches. So or order close batch, order auto close batches based on the setup done in the MFCS. If you want to manually close the order also, you can do it. Let's see the order screen now. So here you can see the order is still in approved status. So if you want to cancel all items, more action. So once the order is, all the parameters are met, so that order will be closed automatically. So once the order is in closed status, so if you want to suppose any item is not fully received and order got closed, partially received order, so there is an option for reinstating all items as well. So once you reinstate, you can do the order receiving again. So this is the how overall purchase order creation and data flow looks like. So hope you like the today's video and must be informative. If you enjoy my content, we invite you to subscribe our channel Oracle Buddy. Please hit the subscribe button, which will be in the end of the video, and become a part of our family. Your like, subscribe will motivate us to make such more content, good informative content. Thank you for joining the video session. Hope you like it. Please subscribe our channel Oracle Buddy.